Hello everyone, we are here in Seattle and look at this beautiful play mat. I'm not even going to show you guys who got this beauty yet, but look, we got this Rapunzel foil mat, we got the Let It Go, we got the Cindy, and we got the foil Rapunzel along with, look at this beauty right here, the golden Mickey. And we got my good friend, teammate, testing partner, been there since chapter 1, local player, and a good friend of mine, Cesar. Acuna, is that how you say it?
Acuna.
Acuna Matata. That's how you say it.
Acuna Matata.
Alrighty, but we made it happen, man. We got top 8. It was a long turning, 9 rounds. This is your third challenger?
Yeah.
Third challenger. First one was the bubble, right?
Yeah, 43 points.
Second one, Let It Go.
44 points, yeah.
And then this one, he went all out and...
Back from the dead.
Yep, he had to 2-0 the last...
I got 2-0 round 4 and 5, and then I had a 2-0 out after that. So 2-0, 4 in a row after that, yeah.
Alrighty, but before you take us through this journey you have with your deck and your choice and everything like that, we do want to know, do you have any shout outs that you want to give for this video?
Yeah, definitely. My wife and kids, obviously, for putting up with this. And then, obviously, the sponsor, Top Choice.
Top Choice Gaming, yes.
Other than that, everybody in the team, 24K Hector, always, like you said, from way back set 1, one of my day 1 Lorcana homies, Eagle Dre, another teammate, and then Danny O, in case any of you guys know them. But,
yes, Team TCG. I will leave the description, all the good stuff, their Instagram page, so you guys can check us out.
100%. And then obviously we have our little, what's it called? Little
Discord testing group, yeah.
Little specified Discord testing group, the Cookout. Not a lot of people know about it because it's just between us, but a lot of good players in there.
Stay cooking, right?
Yeah,
You stay cooking, yep. Yeah. Look, it works. It works, guys. We got a good testing group there.
Yeah, 100%.
But alrighty, okay. Let's go ahead and, is that good for the shout outs?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's show us, what did you decide to play?
Oh, man. If anyone watching this video knows me, they know me as the blue guy. Like I said, if anyone actually knows me, they know me as the blue guy. Blue-red set 2, blue-red set 3, mixing with blue steel. Same thing last set. And
even blue-green a little bit, you were trying out with
I was messing around with blue-green, but it's usually blue. And I switched to the boy.
Oh, boy, man, we got what, green steel here.
Yeah, the boy green steel, but the deck's just broken. I don't know. The deck's just broken. I had to play it. And then just for this one, something was telling me that just don't play blue-red this one. And for me not to play blue, it's just like, damn, this gut feeling I should probably follow it because like blue's my color, so.
Alrighty, but I know you have a few different card choices, so we do want to see the deck profile. We want to see how it worked, and then I will ask you for your top 64 match, kind of how that went about. But actually, yeah, tell us about it. Top 64, what happened? Who'd you face? What happened?
So like I said, it was crazy journey from day 1 even to begin because I 2-0'd, then I believe I split, I 2-0'd, 2-0'd, and then it felt good, and then I got 0-2'd off some crazy top decks. Game 2, game 1 got destroyed, but it is what it is. Round 5, Dean Compom told me it is what it is.
Yeah, he played
and
me.
I was like, all right, back from the dead, let's do it. And just 2-0'd out, snuck in at 63rd place. Knew I was gonna be on the draw all day. First match of the day, top 64, right? Top 64.
Yes, because you had to go against the second seed in Swiss,
yeah,
right? Which was
Kendall. No, I'm not. The face to red purple.
Yeah.
Obviously a little nerve wracking, but we did it. I said I was gonna 2-0, and we 2-0'd him. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We were testing hard. We saw his list. We were testing hard on that matchup, and it wasn't looking good on the testing session. We were like, oh man, he has his list pretty prepared, but we made it happen. You did keep saying, I'm gonna 2-0 him.
Yeah, very nice guy. But honestly, 2-0ing him gave me that confidence boost, and I think just starting off with that, yeah, I just think it just shot me up to here. So.
Yeah, alrighty. Let's show the list.
Yeah, so we'll just go through real quick. I mean, sure, everybody knows the green steel. So we have the, let me do it backwards. We have the Diablos, our, what's it called? Our hand knowledge with the Ursula. Leading into that, it's just another 2-drop, the Morph. Let me show off the Enchanted.
So 4 Diablos, 4 Ursula, 4
correct,
Morph.
Yeah. With the Morph, I'm putting in then the shift lines. Obviously, Tink. You know,
I love the rarities. So like so different on some, right? So a foil, someone's the Ursula, the Disney one, and then you got an Enchanted, a foil.
I had a couple homies help me out with the rarity, but you know,
that's right.
Sometimes we broke.
Yeah, you like I only have sapphire cards, huh?
Exactly, and then obviously the beast for the shift line.
4 sad boys, okay.
This kind of coincides with the draw package as well. Obviously, the beast is draw.
How did now? Let me ask you real quick. How did 2 things perform? I know a lot of people are like 3, 4. Some people want to cut things. Like, what do you think about?
So she honestly underperformed for me. I think she was ink most of the time. There was one game where she did come up clutch for me. I think I traded the board a specific way, so when I played down Tink, it clears out like 2 or 3 creatures. I shifted that one. Other than that, I mean, it was just ink most of the time. But you don't want to cut it because then it risks you the chance of just losing to aggro, to be honest. I was big on cutting it, but if I cut it, I wanted to fit in another shift because the morph, then at that point, we're just having the beast as the morph. I guess you could count the Diablo too, but that's kind of just backup. So I wanted another shift target, but all the other shift targets were kind of meh. So a lot of people were saying Cricky, but I feel like it's a easier get out button for locations. I don't feel like you should need it to do it, especially against red purple. Like we'll talk about the match a little bit, but yeah, just like if they put out a location, usually they want to put out, especially if it's castle, put out creatures, so they're not keeping them in hand, putting out creatures so they could get the effect. And so what I try to do is remove that creature and then discard their hand, because obviously if they're putting out stuff, it's not in their hand, so it's less of a hard side hand size. So discard the hand, then deal with the location, because when they have no cards in hand, I mean, if they top deck, it is what it is, but you could deal with the location once they have no cards in hand. So then obviously oops, I have these mixed up. Oops. So the draw package along with the Prince Johns. Unfortunately, it has to be 3, because when you draw multiple in your hand, it's just
3 Johns, right? Some were on 4. I know a lot of them are 4, but
it's just terrible. And then obviously the John works with discard, so we have the Tuana. This is where the list differs from the regular one.
Okay, so you
cut
got
a John, usually on 4. 2 Annas, I think she's broken in this deck. She's super useful.
Needed, right? Okay, so yeah, definitely have to tell us about this. I know some people don't want to play Anna. Some people didn't even think about Lucifer. Tell us on the Annas. Tell us on the Lucifer.
So the Anna is cracked. I mean, you can bounce her with. We'll get to it, but the Muses in the blue-red matchup, it's like your 6th answer and more if you have the Muses to keep bouncing it to Tamatoas. You damage it with the Storm or something. Just get a little damage on it, banish it. Helps with the locations. I usually don't use the plus strength that one that much, but then the discard, I mean, obviously it's just developing another board. Play it to discard for that turn, and then the next turn you have a Singer. Like, she's just super useful. And obviously the Lucifer, honestly, MVP of the day. There's so many times where he had double John and I just didn't do anything for a couple turns, and I play Lucifer and I draw 4. Like, it's just cracked.
I actually saw in the top matches, obviously you didn't see his hand, but I saw in the top matches as I was spectating you. Yeah. No, I'm not. He had 3 cards in hand, and one of them was B prep, and then you went Lucifer, and he was kind of forced to do the B prep, because if he does the 2 and keeps B prep and you play like an Ursula, then he really loses.
Yeah.
So that was like definitely like some crazy move. I'm like, man, that in of itself, I saw Lucifer.
Yeah,
that was
even hitting the 1 right there, obviously, it was the one I wanted to hit to begin with. So at that point, it didn't matter. And like I said, with this card,
it's a win-win, right? You either hit the B prep or a powerful action, or you do 2 cards, and like you probably rip the other one anyway.
The other discard difference is the 3 Hypnotize. I believe most were running 4. Good card, obviously, but I'll show the Brunos.
What happened though? Zaid, right, said you don't cut the Hypnotizes and you don't cut the Johns.
Yeah. I think he even cut them. It's just I agreed with him for the longest time, but it's just seeing like triple or quadra John is just bad. The Hypnotize are good, but the reason it was either cut Hypnotize or cut sudden, but we don't want to cut sudden because you could just sing this like
doing
the turns when you could just kind of go crazy with it and sing it, like going like the curves where you sing with Ursula top deck 1, sing it with another Ursula or something like the 2-drop Ursula, or sing it with the Morph, or sing it with anything else. Like the singing aspect is so much better than the Hypnotize, even though the Hypnotize when you have a John is basically draw 2, they lose value on 1. It's cracked, but it's more. You have to pay for it. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's right. You can't sing it, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So then, obviously, the Ursula goes with it. goes with the songs too. So the song package, Strain, Let the Storm Rage On. I mean, we all know what it does. Ursula's been around since the beginning. And then this goes into with the Disruption. Pete's are crazy. I think I saw Zan and Luke, the person that won, cut down to 3. I mean, 3 could definitely be fine, but like I want to see this card in the mirror. I want to see it like against Red Purple. I want to see it against Blue Red. I want to see it against Amber Steel. I want to see it. Like so many matches where you just want to see it. Like I'd just rather have it at 4, and then just dropping this on 3 against many steel decks and even the green steel to develop a singer and they can't do anything about it is just crazy. And then when you sing with, sometimes you want to do that with John too, so you can guarantee that they can't clear your 3 drop. But the Pete's better because when you sing it, obviously it's harder for them to trade into it. So yeah. And then obviously another difference from the list is most people were on 2. I went to 3 muses. Helps with the aggro lines. Helps with the reoccurring. My Lucifer, my Annas, the Ursulas, and then with aggro bouncing all their little stuff. And then the last disruption is Hidden Cove. Hidden Cove can be cracked. I mean, most of the time it's cracked, but you don't want more than 2 in the deck, in my opinion. If you see it, cool, you hit the God Hand. If you don't, then even seeing it later is fine, and especially against Red Purple, because the thing I like to do with Red Purple is hold it in hand, go wide, hold it in hand, and they'll think their location is good, and then they'll drop the location, then I'll drop my location, move everything, and then I can out the castle.
Nice. That's actually a good take that I never heard before. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean, pretty standard list, but yeah. That's
it worked out, right? Like,
yeah, man, it's great. Like I said, I'm the blue guy, and I switched. I even said once I got it, I gave my deck list away, and I said, please toss this. I can't be caught playing this. So
yeah. You're like, oh man, it had to be with green steel, but hey, it was powerful. And I tried it myself. It is a hard deck to pilot. You know, people don't give it. I feel like the pilot as much credit as it should.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely some lines like. Guys, believe it or not, they don't always draw Diablo, Shift, line turn 1, Ursula, turn 2. As much as it happens to you guys, I know it seems like they always draw it. I promise you, as someone that has tried it and has tested with this and that, you have to make your plays. Yeah. You have to make the moves.
Talking about that today, I mean, today I think I saw that line, turn 1 Diablo, turn 2 Shift Diablo. I think I saw it once today in all of day 2, and it was against the mirror, which I'm obviously happy to see it. But against all my Red Purple matchups, obviously I saw the Johns, but to still open up Diablo and then Shift Diablo, it would have been nice. I mean, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have wanted that, but I mean, I do agree. I think the biggest challenge with this deck is that people just bank too much on the Diablo opener, Shift Diablo.
And they don't have that. That's when the skills start showing, right? The pilot and the experience and all that.
They just assume that they lost. I mean, my last top 8 match, both my hands were abysmal, and somehow I managed to make good games out of it. So, I mean, it's definitely possible. This deck is super strong. So,
alrighty, man. I'm definitely happy, as one of your close friends, but also as a teammate. And hey, you got Continentals, as they call it, coming up.
Got the invite.
Yep. So congratulations on that. Also, hopefully you can make it, because I know you got, baby coming on the way.
Baby on the way.
Baby on the way. So congratulations on that foremost, man. So regardless, January is going to be a great time for you, man. And congratulations on many different things.
Two blessings.
Two blessings. There you go, man. Again, congratulations. And make sure you guys subscribe to 24K Lorcana. Like, subscribe. You're going to see more of these fire videos.
Check out Top Choice. We got some good players there, man. You guys want some good
practice?
Top Choice Gaming in Redlands. Let's get it.
There you go. Alrighty. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.